Hello, my name is Eli Seiko Drame, and in this video, I will look into three infographics, two that I found on the internet, and one I made by myself after examining the previous two of them. And the infographic is about how important physical education is across all grade level. I chose this topic because sports are very important in a student's life with the rising concerns about childhood obesity, mental health issues, and academic success in school. Physical education is becoming increasingly important as part of curricula in schools. And some parents also tend to put more value into education and all of that. They tend to forget that physical education is as much important in a student's success at school.
This is the first infographic. It was found on Teacher PH, and the target audience of this infographic is the educators and policymakers in the educational sector in Philippines. So providing them with actionable insights. On the website it was found, there are a lot of informative words around it, talking about the infographic, but the infographic itself was not very informative. Although the multiple benefits of physical education are shown on the descriptions, which also covers how it affects teamwork, mental and physical health, and academic results. With its straightforward color scheme and simple images, the design is pretty basic and may not appeal to an academic audience more than a younger or a broader one. So I think this infographic could be more effective if the creator added more dynamic elements or data representations. The author is more of I think the author is more of a critical thinker than a creative thinker, focusing on the need for structured physical activity in education context and evidence-based benefits. For suggestions, I think the creator can introduce interactive elements like animated graphics that can be used in a digital format to better catch the attention of his audience. They can also use infographic sections that shows like statistical data in order to make the content easier and more understandable and interesting. The second infographic is titled Benefits of School-Based Physical Activity, and it is from Center for Disease Prevention. It was created in 2021, and the target audience are the educators, the school administrators and policymakers. It is aiming to have an influence on policy decisions. So this infographic highlights how important it is for schools to make sure students get the prescribed 60 minutes of physical activity each day. Also, it dives into great detail about like the system advantages of including physical activity into school schedules, emphasizing the benefits it has for both community health and the development of each individual student. I really like the bright colors. They're used. I think they use the bright colors in the infographic to draw like the viewer's attention and visually distinguish different sections, also which helps in the engaging and clear communication of the information. So the creator demonstrates a blend of creative thinking and creative and critical thinking with an organized and engaging design that successfully conveys complex information in a way that is easy to understand. What I would add for this infographic would be to expand and brighten the color scheme by adding brighter tones, that draw in and capture the attention of the audience. Finally, after analyzing the first two infographics, I consider both the good parts and the bad parts of the infographics to create mine. It is titled Global Perspective on Physical Education. because it extends its reach, local and national level to target like international organizations and policymakers around the globe. My infographic includes like global statistic and case studies to show like the arrangement of physical education approaches. I chose the green earth tones in different shades of green to show like global unity and the universal importance of health. It also features symbols and icons related to sports and education to emphasize diversity and inclusivity. The analysis redesigns and reimagines the teaching potential of infographics in this subject by combining creative and critical thinking skills. Every design is supported by strategic thinking with the goal of raising audience engagement and raising the infographics informative value. So in order to support a healthier, more active future for all students, my infographic seeks to serve as an encouragement for international discussion, and raise awareness internationally in action regarding the integration of physical education into like educational systems globally.
In conclusion, for this project, physical education is essential at all grade level. It boosts physical health, supports mental well-being, and develops social skills. And also, I learned that by prioritizing physical education, schools help students with the tools for healthier and more balanced lives.